Assalamu alaikum. My absence. I am so sorry. And that's all you're going to hear from me. I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. Honestly, I've been off the radar because I'm busy, but I don't want to give you excuses. It's just life, and that's all it is. Sorry. Anyway, I don't know, I guess I don't even need to explain. I have 4 kids and y'all know that by now. I wanted to do this one for a long time though. I wanted to do all the things that I've been using for years and years and years and years. Literally. Out of the womb, stuff I've been using for years. Or used to use stuff for a while, on and off again sort of thing. One thing, the first thing I wanted to mention is not even on here. I wanted to start off with fragrances, but something that my grandmother used to use, my mama used to use, and no, I don't use, but I just ordered through smallflower.com and so psyched about it. It's a fragrance, but the kind that you don't really wear. My mom would put it in her linen drawer, and it's by Maja. Could be Maja, M-A-J-A, and you senoritas out there and senoras probably will recognize it if I describe it. It's a black box, and there's a senorita on it with the traditional flamenco dress, you know, with the ole look, you know, with the fan and the black lace, and she's wearing a red corseted dress that wows at the bottom. And I think her hair was like she had dark hair and it was pulled back, but that's the picture. And the box itself is black and maybe a little red. Familiar? Yeah, it brings back memories for me. So I ordered it, and when it comes back, I'll show you guys because I can't wait. But it's inside the box. It's around, you know, those little poofy things that are fragrance, the body powder. Anyway. I don't wear fragrances, and I don't think my mom did either, because just the thought of it, makes me itchy just thinking about it. But she would put it in her linen drawer, and every time you open it, it smells really pretty. It's very floral, and it's very Spanishy. So, and they also have soaps, like little soaps, and those are great for like guest rooms and drawers as well. And another thing that brings back memories, which I don't have, would be Anais. I remember that, and you guys probably remember that one. And the other one, I might be saying it wrong. It looks like a roll-on deodorant, the height and the shape of it, because it's like rounded at the top, and it's baby pink. And the name, I might be getting it wrong, was Baby Soft or Love, and it was spelled L-U-V, really cutesy. And that brings back memories of childhood. They would sell it at the local pharmacies, but you wouldn't get it like at CVS or Duane Reade, kind of like chain drugstores. It would be your local drugstore, and I don't even know if they still have that out. It makes me feel old talking about it. But yeah, along the same lines, Jessica McClintock brings memories to me. I love this still, and you know how you outgrow fragrances, but this is so beautiful, and it's just a simple jasmine-based fragrance, but I can tell you that every time I wear it, I get 1,000 compliments. It is so just beautiful. I can't describe it anything else, and it brings back memories to me because it was the first fragrance I bought with my very own money when I used to work in the city, when I used to go to school there. So we're talking about early 90s, 91, 92. And it was when I used to work at Lord & Taylor, and you know how you would get a retail discount. And it was, I think, my second or third paycheck. And I still love it. I still so love it. And that's it for fragrances. Let's do skincare, my favorite thing. I'll start off with a facial. I don't do that many facials, but when I get into it, I can do it once a week or so. I have to say that this is, they call it an exfoliant, but it's a peel actually. And it's gentle. You can get this at any health food store that carries Reviva Labs. And it's so so, like, the packaging is really simple, plastic, and it's some really thick stuff in there. And when you put it on your face, you know, kind of heavily, except the eye area, of course you look kind of funny because the kids always get a kick out of it, and the husband will get a kick out of it, you know. It dries, like, in minutes. Over here it says, I'm trying to see, to give it 3 or 5 minutes before you wipe it and wash it off. But I like to leave it a little longer so that it really dries on your face. And don't worry, it's not like a cement. It's just when you start peeling it with your fingers, it's kind of like, oh my goodness, like a tissue-y kind of effect. You know, it's kind of papery. And you start peeling it. Sometimes, you know, you'll get like a big chunk off. And the kids like to do it for you. Just make sure that their kids, you know, that the kids' hands are clean, because you're touching your face. But it's non-chemical. It's all herbal, and the scent is kind of herbal, a little. It's a little grainy, but not in a harsh way. And I just love it. And what I really love about this is the immediate results. It says it right here in the packaging. Where does it say it? It does say it. Oh, the exfoliant that lets you see immediate results. They're not kidding. So you have a party to go to, or some event or wedding or whatever, and you know, you're not looking your best, you're tired. And that's when I started first using this, after the baby, after the first baby, when you're not getting any sleep, and you know, you need to feel revitalized, clear, and a little brighter. My cleanser, also from early 90s, Eve Alone, and this I got at Barney's, and I don't know that many stores except Barney's that carry this, but I'm sure you could check out online, because you know, Barney's is out of the way for a lot of people. And it's a cleanser. It's a 3-in-1 type of cleanser. It's a cleanser, toner, exfoliator. And, oopsie, I keep the directions because it's a process, and I hate that part of it. But everything else I love about it. It's, the smell I'm not too crazy about. It's like, what is it, chamomile? I forget. There's like a pepper. It's like a peppermint kind of eucalyptus. That's the smell. And it looks kind of Vaseline-y, and it's a tinge of olive green color. Yeah, I would say that. Also thick. And this is a little bit grainier, and also not in a harsh way. And you put it on a dry face, and I'm telling you, as a makeup remover, excellent. Wipes right off. And what it comes with is a muslin cloth, which I love. I love using this to wipe off makeup and just washing your face with it. You put it in really, really hot water after you rub this on a dry face. And then you start off with everything else except the eye makeup area, because you know that's like the yuckiest part, so you leave it for last. And you actually first backtrack, when it's hot and all steamy, well, not too hot, but hot, you put it on your face and just like lay it for a few seconds, and then you start the wiping motion, and it's just so revitalizing. I really, really do love this cleanser still, and I haven't used it for a while, honestly. I just got it 3 months ago, and before that was in the 90s, so it brought back memories finding it again. And I actually bought, because I love those muslin cloths for so long, a pack of 3, because you know, I'm going to need more than one. And Dr. Hashka, oh, that I can't tell you when I first started using, but it was a long time ago. Decades, in fact. And also I started picking it up within like 9 months ago or so. Before that, it was, I'm sure it was like, okay, I first started taking care of my skin in my early 20s, which I recommend starting young. You don't want to start taking care of your skin when you're getting the wrinkles and everything. And that was Clinique. And I don't like Clinique now, but back then, I guess, I don't know what it was, the ladies in the white coats, you know, in the department store, everything looking so sterile. And I did the 1, 2, 3 system. And I had pretty good skin back then. So, you know, I guess I can't really complain about it. After that, I started using Dr. Hauschka. So that's how long. It was the second thing that I started using when I was doing skincare. So it's, you know, decades. And I have a lot of my favorites. I don't have the cleanser on me. The cleanser's not really my favorite, so that's why I'm not showing it to you. But I love their toner. They have one for everything, oily, dry, whatever. This one's the facial toner, which I guess is for like regular combination skin. And what I love is the packaging. It's glass. And look at the pump, and it's like a fine mist when you put it on. Oops. Well, it's supposed to be fine, but I just kind of go crazy. But I do love it. After that, you do a pressing motion. No cotton ball or anything like that, so simple. Another thing that I love by Dr. Hauschka is their moisturizing day cream. And I have combo skin. It's kind of like on the dry side now lately. And I love everything about it. I guess if you have oily skin, you might not be liking it that much, but it's runny, so it's liquidy, and I like the smell. I don't know if everybody else will, but it, you know, it does leave like a glistening kind of thing, but my skin soaks it right up, and it just really feels like it soaks it right up, and it's really good under makeup, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I love it. The eye cream, it's just like the day cream, and I really like it also. It's not like anti-aging or anything like that, but I feel like it does the job. They have a cover stick. They don't have that many shades. I have 1 or 2. This one happens to be 2. And this one, it treats the blemish. Put it on the other hand. It treats the blemish as it covers. That's special. I guess with the facials, this is the rejuvenating mask, and I use this after steaming. I'm trying to rush it up now. And their lip balm comes in a jar. Also comes in a tube, by the way. And it's my favorite lip balm ever. Ever. Love it. Argan oil. No. Only a little over a year, but I'm going to include it because I have a feeling that this is going to stick. It's going to be part of my arsenal. It's what I use as a moisturizer. Another thing that you could use as a moisturizer, as body, as eye makeup remover, as boo-boo, to treat burns, for diaper. It's multi-use. I guess what I hate about it is the size, because it should be like a gallon. I really think it should be a gallon. And I use it for the whole family. We're a family of 6. So, yeah. Oh, and the price? Just to show you how long I've been using it, when I first started using it, it was $23. And you would get it at the health food store, and you still can. Whole Foods has it now for $32. Yikes. And yeah, it was $23. Then I was upset because it was like $25, and now it's $32. So I'm still going to be getting it because I love Egyptian magic, but it hurts. Hair. I've been using this. This is an on and off again product. I used to use it, and now I'm back to it. And now it's like, you know, where have you been? How come I forgot you? I am going to keep you this time. I can't, you know, I've tried argan oil and everything else on my hair, and it all works really nice, but this is my favorite. And you could use it, you know, like as a conditioning treatment. Like you could warm it up and then put it in your hair before you shampoo it or afterwards. It's all good. And, oh boy, is this a blast from the past. Mirta de Perales. Some of you know what I'm talking about. She has been around since I've been in diapers, and probably I started using her line right after I got off Johnson's & Johnson's baby shampoo. So it was the first infomercial that I remember. She used to do it like, you know, in between the novelas. a Spanish series, and I think it was like Friday night or Saturday night, once a week, and it consisted of an oil treatment, a milk shampoo, the rinse. It was like, anyway, I don't use the shampoos anymore, but you know what, if I find it, and I know online I can, I'm gonna start it again. But what I have kept is the hairbrush, because I found it at Pathmark Supermarket, and I was so happy to find it. I think it had Mirta's name on it, but it wiped out. And I feel like this makes my hair healthier. I could even use it on wet hair. So, and by the way, she just passed, rest in peace, and I didn't know that. My mom told me recently. And hair gel, under this, I am the Robert Palmer video, because I like slicking my hair back. I like, you know, looking like all like in a bun, all professional. And I love this because it doesn't have alcohol, and I've been using this for years. And bronzer, gosh, Guerlain. This one happens to be the 4-season one, and I like it so much. Makes it so feminine smelling. And the reason I picked this one up after when I used to use it at the 90s. I know everything was the 90s, but that's, you know, when I was working. And you know, it was like everything was fashion back then, because I went to fashion school. This one, speaking of fashion school, and I'm sorry to name drop, but I have to explain this, was recommended to me by Nina Garcia. Nina Garcia, you all know her from Project Runway, and she happens to be the editor of Elle, or was. And she liked it back then, and I picked up her book recently and read, she has several books, but it was, I believe, The Little Black Book of Style by Nina Garcia. And it says that she loves it. So she used it back then, and she's still using it now. So am I. Tools. Tweezers by Tweezerman, the slanted tweezer. By the way, don't lose the box, because if it's damaged or whatever, you can have it fixed down the road. Just pay for shipping. And Shuamura for the eyelashes. Been using it since the 90s. So, assalamu alaikum, guys. Thank you. Keep in touch.